Of 3 high school students who were chosen to give sermons, we had 3 subjects to choose from: faith, love, and action. As I was beginning to write my sermon, I was thinking about faith, and I couldn't stop brainstorming, because I found out that faith is a part of everything in our lives. There is nothing that we do that doesn't have faith. Faith is in our hope, it's in our spirit. It is us. Without faith, there isn't us. And so, in thinking about that, I also started to think about how we stumble in our faith. And that's when I realized that all life journeys are difficult. If they weren't, we wouldn't be here. I'm not saying that we're all here just to escape damnation, because that's not true. Because it's hope, not fear, that's the driving force behind faith. If life was a walk through the park, there would be no anger, there would be no depression, there would be no addictions, there would be no hurt, and there would be no forbidden fruits to get in the way of God's love. These obstacles cause us to struggle and question our faith, whether it makes us lose all of our faith, or if it just makes us question our faith and we never ask those questions because we are afraid of what others might say. In thinking about this, I wanted to have kind of an example of faith that was untainted. So I looked at my own faith journey, and I wanted to find where I first stumbled in my faith journey. And I don't remember what caused it or why I lost my faith, but I remember that it was around junior high. But instead of lingering on why I lost my faith, I decided to look at my life before I lost my faith. And I wanted to see what was different. Other than the obvious age difference, I realized that life was simpler. With this realization, I remembered a movie scene where a speaker had 2 glasses. And then he took a pitcher of water and filled the smaller glass. And he said, "This glass is you as a child. Life is simple, and the water is your faith. And your faith is enough to fulfill your life. It gives you hope, it gives you passion, it gives you grace. But as we get older, and life gets more complicated, we feel less filled by our faith. Even though we have the same amount of faith, we grow old. We lose our innocence. We lose loved ones. This creates questions and holes in our faith that we try and fill with everything from organizations, clubs, poor relationships, and sin. But I feel as though if we can work to simplify our lives, to remove the excess from our lives, to not linger on the pain, to live a closer life with God, that we can once again feel more fulfilled by our faith, and in doing so, become closer to God. Will you pray with me? Dear Lord, please help us hear your word.
Please help us hear your word.
Help us come to you in faith.
Help us come to you in faith.
Help us share your love.
Help us share your love.
Help us spread your good news.
Help us spread your good news.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen.